The biggest tech acquisition in quite a while caused something of a stir on social media, making a 20-something geek an overnight dollar billionaire, and the target of the kind of anger that's most at home on the web and under bridges. So what's all the fuss about Facebook's acquisition of virtual reality firm Oculus?
Facebook's acquisition of Oculus made massive headlines recently for a number of reasons. The generous price tag, for one. You see, Mark Zuckerberg's bunch shelled out a cool $2 billion for the electronics startup that built virtual reality headsets. And of course, there's the great backstory of the company's founder, a 21-year-old electronics enthusiast who started his venture 2 years ago on a bit of a lark. Yes, he's now 23 years old and worth $2 billion.
The independent purists were quick to climb into Oculus, slating the decision to sell on social media and in forums. Their anger was twofold. First of all, the company was started using crowdsourced funds from Kickstarter. Secondly, there were fears that the union with Facebook would lead to ads popping up in the middle of games and would allow the social media giant more private information and intel on that oh-so-secretive species known as gamers.
Controversy aside, the most astounding thing about the sale is that Oculus is yet to release a single consumer product. So it's particularly difficult to judge whether the massive price tag is justified.
Facebook wants to remain relevant in the future. So if we look at the tech industry, Facebook has huge competitors, Google, Microsoft and whatnot. And that's generally been the theme within that industry, acquisition, all in the name of staying and remaining relevant and competitive in the future. How Facebook generates its income and their business model, it's mainly through advertisements. Now, Oculus, on the other hand, sells gaming apparel. Now, how do you incorporate that in the space which Facebook operates? It's going to be a platform where you can integrate social interaction with gaming.
Now, to give you some idea about the realism of the Oculus Rift, take a look at these. We have no idea on when they'll be available to us consumers, but developers can buy the headset for around $350. Just log on to their website, oculusvr.com, for more info.
Oculus and Facebook are in for some competition though, as Sony has plans to reveal its own virtual reality headset for the PlayStation 4 called Project Morpheus. No release date has been set as yet, but there's no doubt in my mind that it'll be commercially available a lot sooner than the Oculus.